Hello, everybody. Good day, good day. It's Melissa with Sunday Chats with Melissa, and I am still recovering, but I have done a little wee bit of shopping during said recovery, and I want to tell you all about that. And also, I wanted to fix my hair a little bit today and just put on a face and feel a little bit normal. I'm still tired. Tasks still take me a little while to complete without being tired. I really had no idea the effect that surgery and anesthesia has on you. I really, really didn't. But I do now. And I have a lot of things to say and a lot of things to tell you that I guess I'll do it in spurts. But one of the things that I really wanted to talk about was just how this whole experience has kind of changed my outlook on life. You know, who sang that song? Was it, no, it wasn't Luke Bryan. Tim McGraw? Live Like You're Dying? It's not that so much. It's just that I think probably for me, I worried a lot. I came from a long line of worriers. And for those of you who knew my people, you'll be like, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. That's correct. But I worried about things that I really didn't have control over. I worried about what ifs and the you know, had I made a mistake or had I done something wrong, and, you know, all of those things. Okay, well, I'm human. I might make a mistake, or I might do something wrong, but 9 times out of 10, everything is fixable. You know, there are some things that aren't, but 9 times out of 10, most things are. And so in that aspect, I think all of that plays into the idea that my glasses are dirty. Sitting around, get your glasses dirty. And I have 17,000 cleaners, and of course no one is right here. Of course. It's okay. What is a good shirt for anyway, if it's not for cleaning your glasses? Where was I? I think that I didn't realize for the last year, or actually 2 years, but really the last year, just how busy I was. And it didn't feel busy because I felt like I had things under control. I'm very regimented. I'm very, I do the same thing at the same time every day. I like to eat the same foods. I get up, I have the same routine. I have a shower, I have the same routine. So, all of those things. So I felt like I very much had it under control, and I did. I mean, I was getting along. Did that have anything to do with my health scare? I don't know. Maybe. Because my friend Sally texted me and's like, wait, hospital food, what happened? What did I miss? And, you know, so we chatted a bit. And she said, well, are you going to take this opportunity to slow down? And I felt like I didn't think I wasn't. You know what I mean? Like, I thought I was. I mean, I was working, and I work a lot because what I wanted for so long, and I think what most people want for themselves at some point in their lives, whether it's their early childhood, adulthood, late adulthood, whatever it is, I think people want to know that they can take care of themselves. There's something very empowering about being able to take care of yourself. And because I worked in a school district that really didn't value me financially, I really wasn't able to take care of myself. I was working a full-time job where they offered benefits that I couldn't afford. And luckily I didn't need them. But there was no way I could have lived, you know, off of that salary on my own. And the way the cards fell, I guess, for lack of a better term, and when I was able to leave that job and go to a job where they do actually value me financially, I still needed to get another little one. And a lot of that has to do with my standard of living. You know what I mean? Just what I'm accustomed to. And so that's, that aspect will take some work. But I can't remember the last time I sat still and listened to the birds chirp. I don't know if you can hear the birds chirp. I don't know when the last time I did that was. I don't know when the last time I looked out my bathroom window and thought, oh, that magnolia bush that my mom planted probably, well, be clear, my mom didn't plant anything. But that my mom had planted, that's out there blooming. And I don't even open my bathroom window because it's a shutter. I think, yeah, a shutter. And when I wake up, it's dark. And when I get home, it's dark. So I don't open the shutter to see the magnolia blooming. I don't. And very rarely do I sit still enough to listen to a bird sing. I mean, when I open my eyes in the morning, I hit the floor. I got to get to work. And 9 times out of 10, I've worked the night before. I'm tired. So I'm sleeping until the 11th hour. And then I'm trying to put this together. And I can't even do that because it takes time. It doesn't take a lot of time, but it takes sometimes more time than I have. And I think that I had gotten myself into a level of exhaustion that was my normal. That's really what I'm getting at. Sometimes we do things, whether it's what we put in our body that makes us feel that way. Sometimes it's the way we run. Sometimes it's the way we process things that we don't even realize that we've set ourselves to be a normal that's really not normal. And I have for so long wanted to be able to take care of myself. And I finally am. I mean, I can't tell you how many times I envisioned being able to take care of myself. And I'm doing it. And I don't even give myself a pat on the back for doing so. I'm so busy running. Doing things that don't need to be done. You know, I don't do my own yard work. Well, who does? It's no good. I mean, I'm keeping things rolling around here. You know what I mean? Like if something's broke, I get it fixed. If the yard needs mowing, I have a lawn service that comes. They tackle all the weeds, the poison ivy, the grass. I go to work one day and the grass is tall and the weeds are crazy. And I come home and everything's beautiful. So I guess all of that to say is I need to figure out how to be thankful for this time and to figure out how to enjoy things more and worry less. I'm sure there's a lot of books about it available. But really just this whole like health scare has really like just kind of overwhelmed me in a way that it isn't bad. It's just an overwhelming sense of gratitude for that I have health insurance. I'm not even going to tell you how much that 4-day stay in the hospital was because I opened up my healthcare app last night just because I didn't have anything better to do. I could have bought a really, I've never spent this much on a car for 4 days in a hospital. I'm not saying those people don't deserve to be paid. I sang their praises in my previous video. I'm not saying that at all. But I had no idea. Sorry, my allergies. I had no idea that was, I had no idea. But I'm thankful to have health insurance. I'm thankful to have a job that offers it. And I was talking to Jessica last night about it because when I opened it up, I immediately went into a tailspin, to which I promptly sent her the information and she calmed me down as she normally does. But wow, and we both had the same health insurance company, and her coverage is significantly more expensive and significantly less coverage. Her rate, what she pays every payday is 10 times more than what I pay, and her coverage is less. So anyway, I'm overwhelmed at a lot of things, just life in general, because of what happened this week. But so I'm taking this opportunity just to kind of sit back, get my thoughts together, do some writing in my notebook, and teach you guys some really good things about makeup. I have a lot of plans for this channel. Yes, it's something extra to do for me, but it is something that I dreamed about for a long time. So I intend to do it. And I've done some shopping for you guys. Y'all are welcome. And today what I'm going to focus on is, enough about all that. Today what I'm going to focus on is what I found when I was perusing my Instagram channel. Ooh, it's hot. And listening to you guys respond to, you know, things that I said. I was shocked at the number of people who don't own a lot of makeup and who don't own 58 lip glosses and who have like one eyeshadow palette, square. It's not even a palette, it's just a square. She has one. I don't understand that. So anyway, today what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about how to get started, because if you only have one eye square, we need to talk. So what I've done today is put a whole face look together for you, and then I've added some extras if you want to be fancy for under $30. Here's something else I want to share with you. My nose is really ready. Amazon is an amazing place to shop for drugstore makeup. So all of this stuff is drugstore. You know, I love my prestige makeup. I really do. But drugstore makeup has come a long way. And here's what I do know about drugstore makeup. There's a lot of it. It's really, really, really good quality. Even like your Wet n Wild and your Rimmel and your NYX, all of that. That's all good quality stuff. And I have a little bit of everything. So it's not a cost issue. It really isn't. You can get good makeup for your money. You really can at the drugstore. But I know once you go in there, it's overwhelming. You don't even know where to start. You know, should I buy everything from one line, or what should I do? So I put this little look together for you that I hope you're going to like. It's all drugstore makeup. However, I did buy it off of Amazon. And what I found was things are significantly more inexpensive on Amazon, as we all know. But I had no idea makeup. Like my Fit Me foundation that I normally wear, I want to say it's like 10, ooh, that's messy, $10 or $11 at Ulta. I mean, yes, I have the $3.50 off of 15 coupon, but it's $5.32 on Amazon. So I bought a lot. I never roll out of Ulta less than $150. And I spent that on here, and I have enough makeup for everybody in town to show you looks for the foreseeable future. Lipsticks, you know, a lot of times when you go to wherever you shop, Walgreens, CVS, Walmart, Target, whatever else you have, you know, available to you to shop for stuff like this, it's still not inexpensive. You know, a good lipstick can cost you $9, $7, $8, $9. I got this Maybelline one that I'm going to show you today. It's called Nude Embrace. And it was, hold on, $5.49. You can't beat that. You really can't. So I'm going to link everything in the bottom of this video. I had not previously done that because I really didn't think people would click on it. And I'll see if you do. And then I'll continue to do that. But hopefully that'll make that easier if you want to go and find this look. So I also picked up a really cute set of brushes. Now, I am a brush snob. I'm not going to lie. I have some Sigma brushes on the way. My It brushes are amazing. They cost me a fortune. That was my choice. It's just like if you're painting a wall. If you have a crappy paintbrush, that's how your finish is going to come off. It's all in the tools that you use, in everything. In crafting, in home decor, in painting, you know, everything. So I found this really cute set of brushes. They're made by Lamara. And I found them on Amazon. I will get the cost for you. But if you don't have a set of brushes, this pretty much has everything you need to get started. You've got a nice fluffy brush here to add your base for your eye. You've got a nice brush here that's got some tightness to it that you can lay down your color. This one to get in your small spots. You have this little nice one that you can also do some blending with. Here's an angled brush, which is great for these outer corners here. And here's two small brushes that you can use as liners. I will link these along with everything else down below. And I'm going to try them out today along with you just to make sure they're good. And here's the other thing about Amazon. If you get anything from Amazon you don't like, you can return that immediately. And you take that to a UPS store and you just hand them this. You say, I don't want this anymore. And you scan your QR code and you go about your business, and before you get in your car, your Amazon account has been credited. It's a little bit longer if you want your method of payment credited, but who's not always buying stuff from Amazon? Why do I need to get my card credited? I don't. So, okay. All right, so here we go. This is very exciting. So this is by Milani, which is a drugstore line. I also got this. Oh, my goodness. Oh, wow. It's called Most Love Mattes. If you can see that there. And it is really a beautiful palette. This palette was $8.16, and you get 12 eyeshadows. You can see them, how beautiful they are. Look at those. And they're all matte. And there are many, many people who say anybody over 40 or 50 should only be wearing mattes. I don't live by that rule, but if that's your jam, you're going to love this palette. $8.16. Okay? All right, so we're going to start with that. And I'm going to do my big fluffy brush, which it tells you on the end of these brushes what they're for. So this is a blending brush. I would probably use it to lay down some product, but let me see. I'm going to use it. So I'm going to go here in this little pot here. And these are all named, and it's called You're a Peach. No, it's not. I'm doing it the opposite side. It's called Fancy Vanilla. So I'm going here, Fancy Vanilla, and I'm just going to tap here. These have great pigmentation. So I did already start with my NARS Tinted Glow Booster. And maybe that's just a shadow. Sorry. And then I went in with my Fit Me, Maybelline Fit Me, Dewy, Smooth, in Medium Buff T25. So I've already done that. And then, how about this blast from the past? Coty Air Spun. Who knew they even made this? And my friend Candace, who said they also make highlighters. What? As soon as I opened this up, I was 12 again. I was 12 again. It has the same puff. It has the very same puff. This will last you the rest of your life. This is a translucent extra coverage one. It'll last you the rest of your life. Look at that. And you'll be 12 again for the rest of your life. Okay. So I'm going to lay down this very vanilla all the way from my lid. I did prime my lids with my Maybelline tattoo that I've been using. I have a couple of them. It's not necessary to prime your lids unless you have a problem with your your eyeshadow slipping away. Okay. I think it has nice pigment. I have not used a Milani palette before. I think it has nice pigment. I think it's really buildable. Yeah. Okay. All right. I think that's good. All right. And then I have a tissue, or I did have a tissue. Oops, I'm gonna, where are my tissues? Oh, I moved them. So I'm gonna wipe that off a little bit. And you can keep like a wet wipe or whatever on there to kind of clean your brushes off if you just have like one set. And I'm gonna grab the, I'm gonna grab, I think I'm gonna go back in with this blending brush. I'm gonna go back in with that, and I'm going to pick up, I'm gonna do this color here, and that is color No Plum Intended. Come on. Come on, what is not to like about that? Nothing. So I'm gonna pick that up, and I'm gonna start on the outer edge, and I'm just gonna put that in my crease. And because I have a really wide eyelid area, I'm gonna go a little bit above my eye socket bone, because I have a little bit of a hood, and if I don't, then a lot of times my shadow just will disappear when I look at my eyes. Okay. All right. Okay. So there's that. It looks a little bit bright and big. I'm not going out like this. So we're going to blend that in the end, which is what we will always do. Okay. All right. What I'm going to tell you is you're going to need more than one blending brush or eye brush, because cleaning it off in between each one is going to get on your nerves. It's going to just going to be too much time. All right. I'm going into this light purple here that is called Bust 'Em Off. God, I love these. And I'm going to put that in the inner corner here. And blend. The best thing you can do is blend. You lay down too much product, blend. You don't like the color that you lay down, you're like, ooh, I wish it wasn't that. Blend. Okay? All right. So now I'm going to go in with this angled brush again. And this was, I just grabbed one of my IT brushes. Pick up a set of those when you can. They don't have names on it, but it's a really good blending brush. I'm going to go back in with this little deeper color here at the very end for the outer corner, and it's called Don't Raisin Your Voice. Love it. All right. And then I'm going to go right in the corners and then bring that in. Oop, didn't pick up enough. Go in right here. And you want this outer third of your eye to be where you have the dart to bring your eye out. Okay. You want it to be in that outer third. And then I'm going to bring just a tiny bit up with what's left on the brush and then just mix it with my crease color. Okay. All right. And then I'm going to pick a light color. Now, what I would really like is something a little bit sparkly. Now, there's not one here, but there is a lighter color that you can use in this for your inner corner, because that's going to help bring, you know, here, and then you're going to have light in the center. I'm going to just pick up one of my ColourPop shadows. These are like $6. at Ulta. They're considered drugstore, but they're not. You can't find these like at Walgreens or Walmart. You'll have to pick them up at Ulta, but they're in the non-prestige section where all the other drugstore stuff is. And I'm just going to pick up a little bit of that. And I'm just going to lay that down right in the center. Actually, I'm going to do it with my finger. See that? I love these. I can't imagine just wearing matte eyeshadows for the rest of my life. I just can't. I just can't see myself doing it. So these are $6, like I say, and then I'll add on the bottom what the bonus items were that didn't, you know, come in the $30 kit that that I put together for you. All right, and then I'm going to go in with, whoops, my brushes are falling. I'm going to go in with, I'm going to clean off this little brush here. Actually, I'm going to grab another one. You're going to need more than one brush set. You're going to need more than one shading brush, unless you have a lot of time to clean your brushes in between. All right, I'm going to go in with this kind of vanilla color here. And it is called Fancy Vanilla. No. I'm sorry. I am reading this backwards. It's You're a Peach. All right, so I'm going to go in with You're a Peach because Fancy Vanilla is what we used. And I'm going to go up a little bit towards my brow with that. And that will just lighten up the inside a little bit and then blend like that. Okay. Isn't that pretty? All right. I didn't do anything with brows this time. I didn't add that in because I feel like, you know, if you're just starting out, you probably want something, you know, but I do have some really good brow products that I've tried and I've read about. So all I did was use a spoolie that was on the end of my brush and my highlighting thing, which I'm not going to do, but I just want to kind of put some brow gel on them to keep them at bay. Because I have the weirdest eyebrows ever. Okay. And then I'm going to put this down. And then there's very few little things that we have to do that's left. Let's see. I'm going to put an eyeliner on, and the one that I picked for you is, oh, I'm sorry. We're going to use an eyeliner out of the palette. What am I thinking? So you're going to take your angled, where is the little angled brush? Here it is. I'm going to take your angled detailer out of this little set, and I'm going to use the darkest brown in here, which is this color here. That is called Umber the Sun. Listen, in my next life, I want to come back as somebody who names makeups and lipsticks and such. Okay, so let me grab my mirror, and I'm just gonna go right along my lash line as close as I can get it. If you have a pencil that you like, or if you'd rather do a pencil, you can. But this is a nice way to get longevity out of your palettes because you're using everything in it and you're not buying anything extra. It's also great for when you travel. So, I had a little bit of fallout, hold on, under my eyes just from my ColourPop and some other things. So I'm just gonna clean that up real quick. There we go. And then go back in. And then just real close, I'm just going to go under. Like that. Easy peasy, right? And I'm going to pop on some mascara. I chose this L'Oreal. It's called Unlimited Mascara. Also got this from the Amazon. It was $8.84. What's really cool is it has this piece on it that you remove, and then your brush is angled. Your brush is angled. I know, right? Whoops. So I'm just gonna go in my top lashes, and this is nice. You know me, I stick with my It Superhero. I have tried some other ones. I do like the Better Than Sex. Is that Too Faced? Yeah, I do like that one. I'm gonna straighten it up for this eye. And just, sorry. Just kind of go in. It gives nice volume and lengthening at the same time. So I think I kind of like this. I think I kind of like it. Okay. And this color is very black. But I'll link that on there. You can pick whatever color that you like. If you like a brown black or a brown, you know, you can do any of those things. All right, so I'm going to go back to being 12. And I'm going to put on my Coty Air Spun setting powder. I'm not going to use the little puff that comes with it, but it really made me happy when I opened it up and saw it. I'm not going to lie. So I'm going to grab my setting brush, which I just had. I just had it. Just. Oh gosh. I got nothing. That's where I keep my brushes. I don't know if you can see them back there, but I love that little, it's a thing to put like soda or like a 6-pack in. I guess you could use it for beer or whatever, but you could put like soda. It has like a little bottle opener on the side right here. Whoops, right there. Ooh. And it's separated into 6 little compartments, and they are great. Great. Okay. And there we are. Some people are blush people and some people aren't. If you like a blush, pop one on. You can also use your lipstick for a blush if you're in a pinch and don't have anything. That is perfectly fine. I'm going to actually, what am I going to do? I'm going to, I think I'm going to pop on this Buxom. So this isn't part of the $30 that I gave you. But I think this is a really nice peachy pink, and I think it's going to look really good with this. So I'm going to use my It Cosmetics little brush here. And like I told you before, I come from the hairline down. I try not to put too much on close to my cheeks because that's where my pores are enlarged. If your pores aren't enlarged there, well, by all means, go to town. All right, so there is that. And then I happen to very much love a highlighter. And one that I picked up recently that I really like, and like I say, this is not part of the extra, but I will link it down below. It's called Master Chrome, and it's by Maybelline. And I also picked this up on the Amazon for next to nothing, you know, as far as the cost of makeup is. I mean, when I went and bought the Benefits kit, the Cheek Squad in the pink squad, the Cheek Leaders Pink Squad, have mercy. I caught it on sale because all their benefit stuff was 25% off, but it is regular $60. Now it's 6 full price. I can't even get this open. I don't know what's happening. Never mind. I'll use my Physicians Formula, my butter highlighter, which I love. I've used this before here, so this is not going to be anything new, but I'm just going to drop that right there. And right there. And then I'm going to put a little bit down my nose in here. And a little bit right there. There. It's cute. There we go. I didn't contour or anything like that or put any bronzer on. I will, of course, do those in other videos, but I didn't do it this time because I wanted this just to be simple. And I'm going to finish this off with a nude makeup lipstick. It's called Nude Embrace. It's number 650 from Maybelline. If you're so inclined to pick up a lip pencil, this wouldn't be another little bonus one, but this nude suede shoes, I cannot get the lid off of anything. I had prepped and took all this stuff apart and cannot, I don't know what's happening. We're going to put the lipstick on because that I do have open. Look how pretty this is. Isn't that pretty? And it is just a really nice nude. And that's it. It's a nice, simple, monochromatic, less than $30 palette look, which I think gives you a lot of bang for your buck. If you wanted to splurge again and do a dewy mist, which I can use all the mist I can take and do. This one by e.l.f. Is called Glow Dewy Mist, and it's coconut and argan oil. And if you know my affinity for coconut, you knew why I picked this up and was gravitated. So I'm just going to spray it. And this is a setting spray. So I'll just get my little fan and just kind of dry it. And that's really it. I've done everything. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you enjoyed the pack that I put together for you, the little kit that I put together for you. I hope that gives you a way to get started. I think that if you're not a makeup junkie, as I am, that I think it's probably overwhelming. And I realized that in my quiet time. And so I hoped that you enjoyed me putting this together for you. I hope that you pick some of these up and give it a try. I'm going to do a sunscreen little ditty from my friend Anne, who requested that I talk about that. Your sunscreen is so important. And I'm going to do that just really, really soon. So I hope you all have a great day. I hope you enjoyed this. I'm getting my strength back one day at a time. And I will see you guys real soon. Oh, my fingernail polish is super cute because it's getting ready to be spring here in Virginia. And it's going to snow tomorrow. That's right. That's Virginia for you. And it's called Don't Toot My Flute. Not only do I like the color, I don't know. I played the flute. Does that consider me a flautist, even though I didn't play it a long time? I really played the violin more, but anyway, I consider myself a flautist, just not currently. But it's called Don't Toot My Flute by OPI. So I'll link that down below too. So have a great day, guys. Take care.